Dean Turner set fitness Twitter on fire this morning when he tweeted out that squats do not train the hamstrings. Now, I usually agree with this guy's takes, and he was arguing with a starting strength coach, so I get it, but he's incredibly wrong. I mean, for starters, do you think the hamstrings just turn off when we decide to squat? The hamstrings also become a bit of a knee extensor when we're in a weight-bearing position. There's like two different versions of biomechanics. We have what are called like anatomical biomechanics and then functional biomechanics. And anatomical would mean that the purpose of the hamstrings, what they do is knee flexion. However, from a functionality standpoint, standing on our feet, being in a weight-bearing position or closed kinetic chain, the hamstrings actually work to pull the tibia back and assist in knee extension. Now, you could even make the argument that the less aggressive the shin angle, the more the hamstrings get utilized. When you have a perpendicular to negative shin angle like you'd see in a box squat, the hamstrings are going to be both pulling the knee back into extension and stabilizing the knee so that the hips can drive knee extension, therefore making the hamstrings the primary mover of knee extension in the squat. Now, this isn't limited to just the box squat because, again, the knee is a knee extensor when you're in a weight-bearing position. If you're talking about specificity and transfer of training onto the field of play, the squat is probably the best way to train the hamstrings when we're talking about acceleration, change of direction, and all of the movements that we do on the field of play. So don't just squat. Right? If you really want to have strong hamstrings, you need to incorporate hinging and deadlifting and even leg curls. But understand that the hamstrings are absolutely going to get worked in the squat, and this matters when you go to design your programs.